red wire. No, but not the blue one. Get the clippers out and clip the red wire. Yeah, and then Hez won't be able to go live ever again. It'll be great. Yeah, man, and we'll just... Oh, hello. Never mind. Wait a minute. What's going on, man?
Are you trying to sabotage the show again?
No, I wasn't chewing on the wires. I was clipping them with wire cutters, man. Those are the best kind.
What? Wait a minute. You don't have wire cutters?
No, yeah, I sure don't. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. They're dull, though. That sucked. Anyway, what? No. Yes. Stop it. Thank you.
Boy. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday! Friday. Thank goodness. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It's true. A frauditor got arrested for wearing his underwear in court. All right. I didn't even read the rest of the joke, but wait. I don't want anybody walking around without underwear on, like, at all. Like, so what if he's wearing underwear? Are you trying to say wearing nothing but his underwear? Like, of course, I hope he's got underwear on. You. I get it. I know. A frauditor got arrested for wearing his underwear in court. The lawyer said to remember his paperwork, so he took his briefs to court. Kingston 2000 said, good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all. David E. Persons, Kingston 2000, the listener. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Yes. That is what I am talking about. Friday, yeah. Get this microphone is. There you go. All right. David E. Persons, Cliff Hickson. She decided to turn YouTube on about. He just said, "Yeah." Good morning. Welcome to the show, Terry Barnes. Good morning. God bless. God bless you, sir. David E. Persons, Greg Jonick, Cliff Hickson, Stefan St. German, what's up? Mr. Thomas, good morning, Hez and the Rash family. Happy Friday. Hip, 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 hooray. What else can I say? It's Friday today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What condition my condition was in. Dang damn it. Stupid birds. Anyway, those crows, at least they're not armed this time. Ah! Maybe they are, dang damn it. Yes. I asked Vin Diesel what the two most important meals of the day are. He said breakfast and break furious. Hello, guys. How you doing? Welcome to the show on this beautiful Friday morning. Well, let me check the weather for today. What's the weather report got in store for us? Yesterday it said we were going to rain today, but oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, come on. See, I hate these. What's a good website? Because every time I look up weather and then I click on something to get more specific details, it takes me to some crap with a bunch of ads and you got to pay for subscriptions and all this nonsense. I just want to know what the weather forecast is. I don't care about all this other crap. Let's see. Let me ask Mr. Thomas what he thinks about that. You know any good websites to check the weather real quick without having to go through a million windows and tabs and nonsense?
Not really. I just look out the window.
I just look out the window. All right.
I mean, you don't have like the weather app on your phone?
Yeah, but I'm on the air. I'm not going to play with my phone while
Oh,
I'm
that's right.
doing the show. Holy crap. Okay, it looks like it's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. Holy monkey farts. All right, so and then it's supposed to rain tonight. Wow.
Oh
I'm
man,
glad I looked that up. What?
we just got over bad weather last night. It
What,
was
what,
so bad it knocked the power out here, for a little while.
Oh, ouch. Um, yeah, that's the only time I like it when the power gets knocked out is when I'm at work and it's my no, um
Oh, of course, that's with anybody. You don't have to do much.
right. Yeah, when the power goes out, there's really not much to do. If you got some candles, light some candles. Unless it's daytime, you open the window.
Yeah. Long as it's not well, it is summertime now, so once the lights go out, that mean the AC can't come on, so it's gonna get hot and sticky.
Yeah, oh yeah. Um, yeah, that's never fun. But that's one of the things. I was watching something just recently, like they were because it was the thing like they were talking about like electricity and fossil fuels and all that, whatever. But like how would you lose power? Oh, that's what it was. It was actually with me and the kids. We were watching an episode of the Twilight Zone, and
Okay.
what happened was in the episode, the aliens took over Earth, but the way they did it was like they didn't have to do anything. All they did was turn off the electricity and then watch us destroy ourselves without all of our gadgets. And
Something
it
that's
was like,
pretty simple.
yeah. But I'm like, this was in the 50s they were saying that. Can you imagine if they did that now? It really would be just chaos. It would be insane. People would be like, I can't, people wouldn't be able to function without their phones and their computers. And, we're completely everything now is like electricity. You have to have it for everything.
Exactly.
You know? But I remember when I was a kid and the power would go out, we always had a drawer for those days. There were a couple flashlights in it, there were a couple candles in it, and when the power went out, then we'd light some candles, we'd pull out the flashlights, we'd tell stories, we'd read books. We actually would make a fun thing out of it. But this was
Yeah.
like 70s, early 80s.
Well, yeah, it seemed fun. It was fun. And then when the lights came back on, you either wanted to continue it or you just went your separate ways.
Yep. Oh, lights are back on. Never mind. Forget the book. Yeah. Right. Um,
Okay.
Look at this. We got $2 Australian from Griffey. News Now Voodoo. It's Frying Friday. Take a zap. All right, we'll do that in a second. I gotta go off screen real quick. You mind holding down the fort, just filibuster for a second?
Yes, sir. So what's going on, everybody? How's your Friday morning going? I mean, yeah, it's Friday, and you know, anybody got any plans for this weekend? Any good things that's going on? I mean,
I don't know. We don't have a ton in here right now, but we got some people watching. Anyway, thank you for that. All right, so $2
you're welcome.
for a News Now Voodoo zap. All right, let's get this done, son. All right, let's zap that voodoo down. Hey, Robert Cousteau says good morning. Good morning, Josiah. All right. Josiah Stolbert. All right, and then Robert Cousteau. Yes. And now back to the show. All right. Yes.
Okay, wait a minute, man. What are you talking about a tasing? Mr. Thomas, what the heck are you doing back here?
Well, I just thought I'd pay you a visit because the last time I was here, you sabotaged my audio.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, man. Hey, how do you like them shoes you're wearing, man? Were they messy when you first put them on? I didn't put them. No, not me.
Let me ask you something, Voodoo.
Yeah.
Always wanted to know how is your vision? I mean, you have an X for a right eye and a button for a left eye. So how's your vision?
Oh, man, I see clearly that I'm a pimp and you're a simp.
I mean, you at least should have, each time, if your vision is that good, you should have seen these zaps coming.
Oh no, I don't have any depth perception, man. That's why I only see the surface of awesomeness that is me, and how great I
I'm,
am.
I,
Wait, what's going? What? Huh? Wait, where did he go? Where are you? What?
I'm right here.
Oh crap! Well, that's good. I got. Wait, no, wait. Ow, ow! Oh no!
Wow, he's talking gibberish now, man.
Well, that's what he get for messing up my audio last time.
That's right. And David E. Persons for $2 says he's going to slap Voodoo via the internet and tell him to get a job.
Wait a minute, man. I got a job being a pimp, you dig? Yeah. That's right. Eating shrimp. That's what I do. That's how I roll.
So you're a pimp. So let me ask you this. So if you're a pimp and you say that's your job, so at the end of the year when you file W-2 form, so how much money do you make back in the whole year?
Wait a minute, man. W-2? I don't understand this. What language are you speaking, man?
Oh, well, you don't have a job then.
What? No, I got a job. I just don't pay taxes. I ain't got no time for that. I'm
Well,
waiting for the IRS to come do a real audit.
Isn't Baby Voodoo your child?
Oh yeah, but that's all right. Remember, I was in court about that and I lost. And they still ain't get nothing. If you ain't got nothing to give, they can't take it. See, that's why you stay poor on purpose. That way the government can't take money you don't have.
You know what? I hate to agree with you on that.
Right? Hey, what did David say? He's gonna slap me over the internet. I don't believe it, buddy. You can't magic slap. Ow! Wait, what
There
the
you
heck
go.
was that?
Hey, I got one more question for you, Voodoo. You remember back in the day when Hez used to stick you in the face with the pins and everything. Do you want those days to come back?
No, those were the worst, man.
I mean, those was hilarious for me. It was very hilarious.
No, that's not funny at all, man. No.
It was very funny. It was very funny.
Oh, no.
You know, watch.
What?
Watching you in pain is very hilarious. You know that, right?
What? No, people don't like it when I'm hurt, or do they? Wait,
I would
what is
love.
this? Oh yeah, see, the Laotian, the Star Trek guy, he knows what's up. Look, a pimp would be self-employment. That's a 1099, not a W-2. Yeah, see.
Okay, well he may be. Well, okay, well he's right. No,
You may be right.
I have an actual job, so
I may be pimping. But I may just be the pimp you're looking for. You're just a simp. You keep on simping. Oh, but I just might be the kind of shrimp you're eating. Right?
See, but you just admitted live on air that you don't pay taxes, though, so that's even worse.
Yeah, but don't tell Don Johnson or whatever his name is, Philadelphia McNeil. I don't know, man. That guy is the FBI or the CIA or the IRS or whatever they call it.
I don't know, Will, but all I know is you just said you didn't pay taxes.
Oh, yeah, the
Maybe we should,
ATF.
maybe we should hold that. Maybe we should hold that over your head. Anytime you go out and harass old ladies, maybe we should hold that over your head.
Yeah, that's fun stuff, man. Harassing old ladies. Anyway, I gotta get out of here before David E. Person's magic slaps me again. You know what I'm saying? Ow! See? There it is.
Oh my goodness gracious me! That voodoo doll's out of control because it's Friday.
Yeah,
You ready to watch some videos?
You get everything you deserve.
Yeah, he does. He deserves all of it. That's for sure. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I say it's time to start the show. How about some shenanigans to start the show?
Yes, sir.
All right, that'll work. Let's go ahead and watch a new video by First Amendment shenanigans. Oh, wrong button. Dag nabbit. Hey, everybody, it's a live show, and mistakes will happen because, I don't know, stuff happens in life. It's part of the deal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, First Amendment shenanigans. Let's go.
Yeah, you did. You don't listen to what you're told to do.
I will defend myself. I've done nothing wrong.
De-escalate. Spell it.
All of you reading over us, his name is Stephen Keller. He loves hearing his name.
This is Michelle.
What if I put the gun away? Chill out, man.
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's shenanigans.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is First Amendment Shenanigans. Today we're going back to California and we're checking in with the little crybaby known as Auditing America or First America Audits, whatever he's calling himself now. Well, here's the video we posted yesterday. It says on the title, attacked. He went crazy fast. He can't even be truthful in his video titles because no one attacks him in this video. They simply kick him out because he has no business being inside the police station. They, of course, try to help him. He's trying to fill out a complaint form because he was unlawfully arrested. However, I haven't seen that video. I think he's just lying about it. But they try to help him, but he's too dense to actually get help. And then he's back out on the street crying and whining to his subscribers. It's all very pathetic. Let's take a look.
What's going on, guys? First Amendment Network by Auditing America. We're in San Diego, and we're at the Sheriff's Office Administration Center, where we're gonna try to speak to somebody about what they did to me the other day.
Well, why don't you cry about it? Saddlebag?
Officer Milano, Sheriff Milano, Deputy Milano, Criminal Milano, kidnapping.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
What can we do for you?
Can I speak with the supervisor, please?
What are you trying to take care
An illegal arrest.
of? An illegal arrest?
Yes.
We can get you a complaint form.
No. This is that's why I that's the thing. I need a supervisor.
Okay.
Because when somebody you can go ahead. When somebody this is not a complaint. This is a criminal investigation that needs to be addressed immediately as a regular crime, just like a regular citizen. There's no paperwork. There's somebody kidnapped me the other day.
You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
Why don't you stop being a little baby and deal with your arrest like a man? Why don't you let it motivate you to be a better person and stop doing this kind of crap for a living?
All right?
Okay.
And I posted it on the internet 1 day ago, and it has 100,000 hits on the internet already. So
Liar. You are a liar.
No, I'm not.
I got illegally arrested. I want to speak to somebody that's going to look for the bad guys.
Which agency arrested you?
This agency.
The Sheriff's Department?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there was an illegal arrest and you spent time in custody at the Central Jail?
It was the worst experience of my life. This guy detained me and put me in handcuffs for over 2 hours inside of a vehicle because I supposedly broke the law, right? Which I know I never did, and I'm excited. I hope we go to court for this. I don't want to hear that the charges got dismissed. Unless, of course, a supervisor from here goes ahead and addresses it. Because if not, I'm gonna fucking sue this place. You understand? I got kidnapped by a guy.
Did anyone ever tell you look like a penis with a little hat on?
Enrique, you're such a little bitch. You sound like you're about to bawl your eyes out and cry because you were detained for 2 hours. You poor little thing. People in this world actually have real problems.
Did you get a internal affairs form to fill out?
I went to the other, sir. I went to the other sheriff's building. No sheriff is ever willing to help me find internal affairs. No sheriff is ever willing to help me to contact a supervisor.
Okay. Which station did this happen on?
Somewhere here in San Diego, but the officer's name is Officer Maleno. I can give you all my information.
All right. A couple things. First of all, Uncle Artie for $1.99. It's not shrimp, it's Lice News Now Voodoo Eats. Here's a happy dance for you. All right. Yes, thank you. Also, I think this, even though the shenanigans video is different, I think this is the same footage we watched yesterday of Isalmo trying to do this nonsense, isn't it?
I think it is. But either way it goes, it's dumber even the word.
It sounds dumber the second time you hear it. Yeah. It's like, man, this guy's stupid. Whoa, no, wait, I was right. He really is stupid. He's not just dumb. He's really dumb.
It gets me when they say the police kidnapped them.
Well, that's why I like, when he's like, I'm here to complain about an unlawful arrest. It's like, well, where's the video of that? And then he'll probably mention the video where he got arrested. It's like, okay, but where's the unlawful arrest? Like, I don't see that. I've never seen it. But that's the thing. These guys, I think that's one of the reasons why Schrodinger said frauditors are sovereign citizens light, because they have these things in common. For example, one of the things they have in common is anytime any one of them ever gets arrested, it's an unlawful arrest. It's a kidnapping. It's the cops did something wrong. They should never have been arrested. They're completely innocent of, that's the thing. That's the other thing that's great about it, especially with the soft sets, but the frauditors too. It isn't even about being guilty or innocent. It's that law shouldn't be illegal in the first place. I'm not saying that I did it. I'm not saying that I didn't do it. I'm saying that I'm challenging the law. In other words, you did it.
Right.
Because every time they never say, oh, I did stop at the stop sign and I could prove it, or I did have the right paperwork, or I wasn't in there filming after the guy told me to stop. No. It's like, yeah, I did it, but I mean, you guys shouldn't have arrested me anyway because I don't like it.
Right. But in his case they was asking him to leave and he wouldn't. So he's trespassing.
Of course. I had this, man, I've been over this so many times with these guys. It's like, okay, did they ask you to leave? Yes. Did you leave? No.
No.
What else do you need to know? You were trespassing at that point. Well, yeah. Did they ask you to leave? Yes. Did you leave? No. Done. You're guilty of trespassing. What's that? Why can't you understand that? What's wrong with your brain? You're that stupid?
Yeah, they are. I'm like, they must not understand that trespassing is a crime,
Yeah. Yes, it is. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Uncle Artie's got something to say. It's called nullification, and it is illegal. What's up, Sirloin? How's it going? News Now Voodoo doesn't deny the lice charges.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought you said they were nice. Shrimp are nice, and they taste like when you put them on ice and have a shrimp cocktail. Yeah, right?
I guess.
Yeah, he knows. Lice? No, man. That's the stuff that Hezokuai gets in his hair when yeah, he's nasty too, man. Just look at his dump. Man, this guy's living in his own, well, he's not living in his own poo. It's my poo, but don't tell anybody. Yeah, he keeps finding all these little nuggets laying around the house. You don't know where they came from. It was me. It was me. You will see.
You're just
Oh, what?
you're just a horrible little voodoo doll. You know that, right?
Thank you. Yeah. Ah!
We really need to hook him up with Regan Benson.
Right? Oh my goodness. I did a video a while ago with him and another voodoo doll, where Maggie from Frauditor News Network played Regan Benson, and I, as him, played DMA at a public one of those public meetings they used to go to all the time. Chef M80 says, I think frauditors are soft sits dark. Soft sits are attempting to avoid government and only threaten a lawsuit as a last act of desperation. Frauditors' whole purpose is to engage with and sue the cops. Yes.
Right.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Like a soft sit
Very good point.
will sue if they feel like they have to, while a frauditor, the whole reason why they do what they do is so that hopefully someday they could get paid and get a big lawsuit. Yep.
You ever get paid, get a law, like you say, get paid, get a lawsuit, or yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Leland Squirrel says her laptop is still acting strange. Oh no. Speaking of cats, I got a cat on my shoulders. Hey, maybe the cat's jumping on your keyboard, and that's what happened to your laptop. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So we saw this one yesterday. So let's see, what else did I have on deck? Ooh, you know what? I got both NCR and Unclean. Let's see. Why don't we start with I think the Unclean Hands is about DMA, and I just mentioned him. So that's a good segue into this one. Ladies and gentlemen, how about some Unclean Hands?
Yes, sir.
All righty, let's go. It's get on with the show. All right. No, that's not him. That's me. And that's you. Hey, everybody. Wang Chung tonight. Everybody have fun tonight.
You know, since that comment right there, you know, you ever watch you ever heard of this other YouTuber Colin, definitely not Cromwell?
Yeah. Colin's great.
They was talking about that last night. He never heard of Wang Chung tonight.
Oh, really?
They was talking about that last night.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Yeah, so man, that was a huge hit, man.
He had to Google it because they was telling it was a really big song back in the 80s. He like, I never heard of it.
Wow. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you got to be an old man like me. I don't know.
I mean, you're not that old. You're like what, 60, 70 years old?
Yeah, I'm pretty close. 75, 80, something like that.
I mean, don't look a day past 85.
That's right. Yeah. No. Why do I chung Mr. He didn't do anything to you. That reminds me, I recently, about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, with the kids, we watched Big Trouble in Little China. That movie's fun. You ever see that one?
No, I never heard of it.
There's a scene in that movie where the people who made the game Mortal Kombat got the inspiration for the idea of the character Raiden from one of the characters in that movie.
Oh, okay. Sounds interesting.
Well, I mean, it's like an action comedy kind of thing. Like, you know, this guy, he's a truck driver, and he just gets hooked up with like this crazy supernatural stuff that's going on, where this ancient Chinese like demon or whatever is trying to take over the world, but he needs to get a young woman to, you know, whatever, and then, you know, turn to come back to like his full strength or whatever.
Gotcha.
And the main character is trying to protect the woman or save her from this guy, but there's like these supernatural creatures that are like after him, and it gets really crazy. It's a wild movie. But yeah, so that was Lopan. Yeah, see, Uncle Artie knows the movie. Leland Squirrels. It's a classic. Yep. Yes, it has to be a girl with green eyes. That's the thing. A Chinese girl with green eyes. But then Kim Cattrall has green eyes, so he's like, well, maybe her too, because it's Kim Cattrall. Who would say no to that?
So
he needed a wife with green eyes. Yep.
So it had to be a Chinese girl with green eyes.
Right, but then he kidnapped Kim Cattrall too, because she's also had green eyes, even though she's white, as white can be.
Oh, okay.
But in the movie, they explained how he thought if he had two girls with green eyes, that would give him better chances of, if he picked the wrong one, out of the two of them, one of them's got to be the right one. And, it's a whole, when you watch it, he explains it. But Leland's like, oh, no, okay, I'm not, I want him to see the movie. I don't want to tell him the whole thing, because then he don't have to watch it. I'll just read him the script. I'm sorry. I'm just, it's John Carpenter, and he's great because like a lot of people remember he did Halloween, but he did Big Trouble in Little China. He did Escape from New York. He did Escape from LA, which whatever. I like Escape from New York is way better, but he did They Live. He did a lot of great movies. So yeah, let's see what was the next thing we were going to do? Oh yeah, we were going to do Unclean Hands, ladies.
Unclean Hands.
Yes. Oh, but wait a minute, we got $2 from David E. Persons. All right, here we go.
Hey man, I don't remember any song after 1952. See, like the songs that maybe 1962. I don't know. All the songs that I know are new songs. Like what was that one? Let's see. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. I am a pimp and you are a simp. I eat the shrimp and you don't get nothing. 'Cause I'm the pimpalating man from Pimpkanistan.
Where's the gong when we need one?
The Gong Show. Hey, I remember the Gong Show, man. Oh, you remember that guy that used to come on at the end of the Gong Show on certain episodes and he'd dance? Gene the dancing machine. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I used to love Gene the dancing machine. That was good stuff. Chuck Barris was awesome. What?
I could do you one better. You ever seen the old episode of Showtime at the Apollo when you got booed off the stage and the Sandman with a long hook came and just pulled you off the stage?
I don't know what you're
No. Yes, that's awesome sandwich sauce. I love it. Here's your happy dance, David. All right, let's go.
Before you go, I want to let David E. Persons know that I bought me some pens, but there was a pack of big pens, but they only write in blue.
No. See, you gotta get one of those pens. See, he only likes real pens. You know those ones where it has the buttons on the bottom and it has like 18 different colors?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real pen. He's got a pen and a pineapple. Pineapple. He's got a pen. He's got an apple. He's got a pen apple. And then he throws them in the air, catches them, and he's got pineapple, apple pen.
Apple. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Shut up. Stephen Robertson. That's right. Big Trouble in Little China. Yes. Metal Rules, what's up? Yes. We're filling up nicely. Lisa Alcazar's here. What's up? All right. I got an email from Highway Star and Tiny, they won't be here today. They also said that they didn't think P. Barnes was going to be here this morning, but no issues, no problems. Just whatever. It's interesting. Like that's how loyal some of my fans are. If they're not going to be in the chat, they email me and let me know. Don't worry, we're fine. Just letting you know we're not going to be there. All right, cool. I mean, I appreciate that.
Now that's loyalty, right? That's really loyal fans.
Like for real. Like, wow, okay. But I get it too, because when you see the same people literally every day and then, they disappear, it's like, oh, I hope they're okay, yeah, you just, because you do care. So it's kind of nice that they did that. But looking at this, I still don't see Donna Ray in here. Where's she at? Is she working again? Oh boy, people with jobs. What's wrong with you people?
I mean, real loyal fans. I mean, they has the Hezekiah T-shirt with the head, with your face on the T-shirt. They have the hat, the little flag with your, heads on it, and they watch the live stream every morning.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff. Uncle Artie's gonna boycott me until he becomes a guest on my show. I don't know if you remember, but last time he was on, I think it was him and Graham from Nope Gen Max, which was the Graham and Bob show back in those days. And the three of us were up here, and it was on a Saturday night, and it was just absolute chaos. It was awesome. That was one of the most fun shows I ever did. That was great. Anyway,
I know it sounds like you have fun with Uncle Artie.
Oh yeah, we have a great fun. It's what it is. I figured out real quick because he was talking about it the other day. Like the first live stream he ever did, I was like one of the only people in the chat. So we started talking and actually started talking, and then we exchanged numbers. We talked in real life, but we ended up, I immediately recognized that Uncle Artie was a character on a show, so when I'm talking to Uncle Artie, he could say anything he wants and I could say anything I want, and we both understand it's the character. So it's not like, you know what I mean? Like he messes with me, I mess with him back.
Right.
And it's cool because I'm not going after him. He's not going after me. We're doing the characters and it's fun, And so ever since then, we just get along great because it's like, I'm going to blow up your bar, Artie,
So Hezekiah is a character from your person in real life.
Well, I'm not Hezekiah. I'm Alan Newcastle, right?
Okay, that's what you want us to think. Okay.
Oh, Robert Cousteau says there's a new shenanigans video that literally just got posted. So here, let's go ahead and let's get through this unclean hands video I was just starting, and then while that's playing, I'll look up the shenanigans video, see if maybe we could check that one out. Yes, I'm boycotting your boycott for boycotting boycotts. I'm real. Hez is the fake one, and Mini Hez is a little adult. He's a roommate, not a kid. See, it's all a game.
To enter the world of one man's ordeal with the legal system, sent to prison unjustly, caught up in a conspiracy of lies and dishonesty, thrust into a world of violence and paper-thin mattresses, if you even get a mattress. This man was sentenced to federal prison for 16 days. Thus, the name of the documentary is 16 Days In. Anyway, yeah, I'm serious. This guy is starting a whole documentary, a series of videos about his 16 days in jail for the little post office or the Social Security office stunt where he was found guilty in a lower court, and then he appealed it to the state court, and then he appealed it to the Supreme Court, United States versus Cordova, and he lost, and he still had to do 16 days in. Yes, folks, it's a very dramatic experience for him, I know. But let's get down to reality, shall we? Most of my viewers know I haven't had the cleanest of pasts. Way in the way back days, I had a lot of convictions on my record. I probably got arrested 20, 25 times, maybe even 30. I've got convictions for selling weed and accomplice to a burglary. I've got shoplifting charges and a bunch of other minor charges. And, you know, this was back in the early 70s, between about 69 and 72, I believe. And, yeah, I've gone to jail longer for hitchhiking than this guy spent in jail. I spent double the time in jail for hitchhiking than he did for violating the Social Security office rules. Anyway, let's check this video out. I first saw it on Frauditor Troll's channel, and I said, you gotta be kidding me. A documentary for going to jail for 16 days? Give me a break. Anyway, it's been 50 years since I was convicted of any crime, so I've been clean for a while, so I think I can speak on it. Anyway, let's get right into it.
You got comments coming in?
Okay.
So we got 6 people.
Are we talking to them right now?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher's mom. My name is Diana. Some of you may know what's going on with Christopher, and he's going to be absent from his live stream for a little while. So I am just going to fill in and just keep his site going. Feel free to ask me any questions about my son, about me, about how I feel about things. I just want to get to know you guys and hopefully see what you guys think of my son. I'm very proud of him and the things that he is doing. His activism is wonderful. So I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you in the next couple weeks. So yeah, and here's Christopher to tell you kind of what's going on with him. Okay.
This is the dramatic showing of what he has on the screen. 16 days in. Yes, it sounds pretty dramatic. You notice he had the music playing in the background, the melodramatic music, because the ordeal was so bad. It's mind-blowing. Anyway, I have a question for you, Cordoba's mom. Is it true that you are the same age as your son? If you are, how did that happen? I'm just curious because you look like a very attractive young woman. And, you know, if you're not doing anything this Friday, give me a call. Maybe we'll hook up, go have a cup of coffee and, you know, do some other stuff. Anyway, let's continue with this documentary, whatever the hell it is.
All rise. Court is now in session.
Please be seated. 22 PO 7015, United States of America versus Christopher Cordova. Please make your appearances.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Craig Chancellor on behalf of the United States.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Milo Schwab on behalf of defendant Christopher Cordova, who appears in person beside me.
Thank you both.
Guilty.
All right, we're here for sentencing. You have the floor.
Can you take that outside, sir? Fix that outside.
Don't. What are you doing? You can't block my camera, man.
Yes, I can.
You guys can't come in here.
Hey, don't touch me, bud.
No, yes. I will advise you. You're allowed to outside.
Hey, back up. Don't touch me, bud. What are you doing?
Oh.
Hey, don't touch me, bud.
No.
Hey, don't touch me. Get out. What are you doing?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I am. Sir, you're pushing me. Stop touching me.
Don't touch her. What are you doing?
Here I go, guys.
We're going to arrest you, man. You ready?
Look at that face. How could a face like that possibly be guilty, folks? And look over his shoulder just to the right. Who is that? It's Chili in the olden days, and to the left is DMA's old girlfriend, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea because she smells like urine. She wears a leaky adult diaper. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. It's just my opinion. It could be happening. Anyway, let's finish up this exciting documentary, part 1.
There you go. There you go, Dan. You're now under arrest. What are you arrested for? You're now under arrest. They're arrested.
I'm under arrest, guys.
Come back here.
I'm under arrest.
Come back. Keep rolling. Keep rolling back on. Keep rolling.
I'm under arrest, guys. I'm under arrest, guys. I'm under arrest, guys. I'm under arrest, guys.
I may be wrong about the location of where he got arrested. That didn't look like the Social Security office. Maybe this is just another piece that he inserted in there to make the narrative look different or something. I don't know. But yeah, Chili never said a word the whole time he was there. It's amazing. The first time I've ever heard him not say anything for that long of a period of time. Anyway, this is only part 1, folks. I think he's going to make 14 separate or 16 separate videos in this documentary where he chronicles every day of his prison life, all 16 torturous days of it. Oh my God, I want to throw up. Anybody that's ever been to jail for any length of time is gonna know what a clown this guy is. 16 days. I used to go to jail back when they only paid $1 a day for fines. If you got hauled in for a bench warrant for not paying a traffic ticket, if it was a $30 fine, you did 30 days unless you paid it off somewhere in between. And I never paid a traffic ticket in 5 years. I'd go to jail every single time, and I probably went to jail a dozen times just for that. Some of the fines were like $100, so I was there for a while. I didn't care. I've been living on my own since I was 16, and when I got around 20 or 19 to 20, I started getting into a lot of trouble, stealing stuff so I could eat and, doing stuff like that. Awful stuff I never should have been doing, but it's crazy. 16 days, and he's got to make a 16-part documentary. What a frickin' crybaby. Anyway, I guess that's the game. Y'all have a nice day. Love y'all. Bye. Documentary. There, I said it. Documentary. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Unclean Hands. And let's hear it for DMA. So what do you think about the documentary film 16 Days In by Christopher Cordova?
Well, if I had 4 thumbs, I'd give it 4 thumbs down. I mean, 16 days, he's complaining about, originally he was complaining that he had to go on for 16 days. I'm like, I know people who commit crimes that do longer, they get 16 years.
Well, that's like what Unclean was saying. He's like, when I was a kid, I did stupid stuff. I spent way more than 16 days in jail. Like, that's nothing. Yeah.
And when he had his mom talking for him, where she said activism, she should have used air quotations and winked her eye.
Yeah, your activism. I'm so proud of your activism. Yeah. The only way she would actually be proud of him in real life is either if she's that dumb, or 2, he gives her kickbacks of all the money he makes. I'm so proud of my boy. He's giving me $5,000 a week. I love him. Yeah.
Because I would ask him, like, is he holding you is he holding you there hostage just to read this?
Yeah.
If so, can't just wink your eye if he is.
Right. Pull your ear, something. Give us a sign. Scratch your nose. Yep.
And I'm like, we seen the whole video while you got arrested. I'm like, yeah, you got case law, but it went the opposite way.
Yes. Yeah. He always wanted to get case law under his name, and he finally did. The problem is it's a loss. It's against him.
Right. I'm like, you got arrested because Chili talked you into going in.
Right.
And what did Chili do? You haven't heard anything about it.
No. Oh, wait. P. Barnes is here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Awesome. And of course, Sue Bear's here. Stefan, I don't remember if I said hello earlier. Anybody else I missed? Hello to everybody. Metal Rules, what's up? P. Barnes, yeah. Oh, looks like P. Barnes been here for a minute. Anyway.
16 days in, 60. I know people who does way horrible more things that got longer than 16 days.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. 16 days is like whatever. It's all just. I mean, it's DMA. What do you expect? This is the guy. I don't know. Do you remember where the whole 222-333-444 thing came from?
I think so.
Well, originally, his channel before he started frauditing, his channel was like this numerology thing, where he was like, "Oh, the universe is trying to tell us something. It's all a scam. When you look around and you see numbers, like that's the proof that there's all this crazy stuff." And it's like, dude, you're talking about addresses and phone numbers, like that are on billboards, like it's some kind of secret code. All the numbers that they're putting on there, the Illuminati trying to take over, or like some. I don't know what he was talking about, but it was absolutely insane.
Yeah. And, it sounds like he could.
I think auditing is a good idea, but go ahead. What? No.
He sounds like he's a conspiracy theorist.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely. Street video reviewer, what's up? That's why he believes that anyone who gets pulled over for any reason, automatically it's a conspiracy theory against that person. You know, like if he got arrested for speeding, if he got pulled over for speeding, it wouldn't be because he was speeding. It would be because he's an auditor. They stopped me because I'm an auditor, and we see that all the time too.
Right.
Why'd you get arrested? Because you did something illegal? No, because I'm an auditor. But you did something illegal. Well, yeah, but that's not why they arrested me. What? What?
16. I still can't get over that 16 days. I mean, you get longer days when you get charges for contempt of court.
Right. Okay, it looks like everyone in the chat is talking about the new shenanigans video from a few minutes ago. Do we want to watch that? I mean, it looks like it's probably good.
Sure. I'm like, if everybody talking about it, it has to be a good one.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hot off the presses, a fresh, brand new First Amendment shenanigans video. Oh boy, I can't wait to see it. This is going to be awesome sandwich sauce. Let's check it out. We love First Amendment shenanigans. I'll pistol whip the first guy who says shenanigans. You mean
shenanigans?
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man. Yeah, you did. You don't listen to what you're told to do.
I will defend myself. I've done nothing wrong.
De-escalate. Spell it.
Operating over us, his name is Stephen Keller. He loves doing his thing.
This is Michelle.
What if I put the gun away? Chill out, eh?
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's shenanigans.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is First Amendment Shenanigans. Today, we're checking back in with the Siberian elf as he wanders around a courthouse free with his camera. I don't understand how this lunatic is not in jail or the insane asylum by now, but eventually, well, he's walking around the court building with his camera, but eventually security personnel figures out that he's filming, and then obviously he's going to get the boot. But not before he cries, complains, wets his pants, and then threatens everyone with lawsuits. Let's take a look. Wait a second. Hold up. We have to watch that again. I mean, come on. What is this? Is he wearing a cape? Is this where we're at in 2025? We have to put up with grown men wearing costumes, walking around courthouses, trying to cause trouble. We have to put up with this?
According to whom? According to whom?
You know because we've given you the policy before.
But this is not a courthouse.
Yeah, there's courtrooms.
They're upstairs.
Yep, so go ahead and go.
Courtrooms are upstairs.
Yep.
Can I see the policy again for this building?
No. Thank you. Goodbye.
You've already been given the policy.
You know this?
Oh.
Go ahead and go.
You've done this before. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've recorded in the records. Nobody had any issues.
Yeah.
And now you have an issue?
No. They may not, but go ahead and go.
Okay, well, I want to record in there.
Go ahead
You
and go.
can't record in there. We're going
Don't physically push me out, sir.
I'm just helping you go.
No, you're not.
Yep, you're not listening.
You better be careful.
You've done this before.
Yeah, I've done this before. I exercise my constitutional rights.
Okay.
You get the hell out of here. I don't care where you go. I don't care that you're an elf. I don't care that you're nuts. Get out of my life now!
Oh no, Frauditor, you're running out of places to audit. Everyone seems to know who you are now. Everyone knows that you're a lunatic, not to be taken seriously. It still boggles my mind that these people actually think that they're doing good in the world and that this negative attention that they get is a good thing.
Not to record in the building.
Yeah.
I sure can. Get your
You cannot
supervisor.
record in the building.
Well, I want to get records.
Okay.
I got records to record.
ahead.
No.
I
I have records to request, and I'm going to go exercise that right.
You're recording,
No.
so you're
You've already been in there.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, you just said you were.
Not today.
Go ahead and go.
Not today, I said.
It doesn't matter. You started recording, you're not complying, so leave it.
So, if I was recording the records previously and nobody raised an issue until now, what's the matter?
You're not supposed to be recording anywhere in the building.
Well, they didn't object. Why are you objecting?
Because they obviously
And-
don't know the policy. So
and
They don't know the policy?
And because you've
They're
been
not
given
us.
a policy, you've been given a
Not in this building.
That policy is a blanket policy for the courtrooms and the jails.
This is not a courtroom.
So it is time.
Courtrooms are on the second floor and above.
Time for you to go.
Why?
Because you're a piece of shit.
I've already explained it to you.
So you're intentionally here to violate my
Not
constitutional
violating
rights.
anything.
So what are you doing?
Leaving the building.
Why?
But you're a little bitch.
Sure.
I mean, how many times do you frauditors need to be told that courthouses are not to be filmed? You can keep crying about it, you can keep wetting your diaper, but it's not going to change the fact that courts have decided that they don't want pieces of garbage like you inside filming and putting it on the internet.
Because we've asked you not to record, you know that you're not supposed to
It is
record.
my right. I have a right to record in public building. This is a public building.
Okay, time for you to go.
And your offices on the first floor are not a part of the courtroom
Okay.
or the courthouse.
We can do it one of
All
two
right,
ways.
I need your
You
full
can-
identity, please.
Yeah, you got it right here. There's my last
No,
name.
verbalize it for me.
That's 147.
And you?
Yep. You can read.
Okay.
Let's go.
No, I'm gonna stop my recording and I'm gonna go exercise my constitutional right.
Out.
And I'm
Another day.
your supervisor. No, get your supervisor right now.
How about no, Scott? Okay.
I'm gonna go get records, and you're gonna get your
not going
supervisor.
anywhere.
You're gonna go get your supervisor. All right. Well, I'll be back. Here we go. I'm still recording. They won't let me in. So just so you know, they won't let me in because I'm recording and exercising my constitutional rights. No, they like the building because, yeah. Wait for them.
The look of shock on that lady's face was incredible. It's like, who are you, you pathetic little man, and why are you talking to me? And no, they're not going to let you in because they want to violate your rights. They're not going to let you in because you can't follow the simple rules set up by the building. Like most frauditors, you think everything revolves around you and no one can tell you what to do. Well, guess what, frauditor? You're not going back in.
Back in the same boat. Come on, bring some more guys. How many do you need to violate my constitutional rights this time? How many? Please apologize. How many? That's why. Is it because I'm Jewish? Is it because I'm Jewish I'm being harassed? Is it because huh?
Okay, now you're filming a security checkpoint, which you can't.
So is it okay to film here?
So leave.
Leave?
The building.
Okay.
Leave the building.
All right. Okay.
Stay out of the building.
Yeah.
That's
So just a question. Just a question. Is it because I'm Jewish? Is it because I'm suing you?
And of course, the coward just ends the film there. We have no idea what happens after this. And no, Moron, it's not because you're Jewish. Nobody cares what religion you are in this country. No one cares that you have a YouTube channel. And no one in that building cares that you filed some frivolous lawsuit that you're just going to embarrass yourself and the judge is going to throw out anyway. No one cares, Frauditor. I would think one of the most pathetic things about First Amendment auditors is that they believe that the people that watch their videos, the people around them, actually give a shit what their opinion is. They actually think they have friends and supporters, when in fact, at the end of the day, I have to believe that most people do not support this crap. They watch these videos just to be amused and amazed that grown adults actually do this kind of crap every single day and waste their lives. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a comment, share the video around, let me know how I did, and I will see you guys on the next one.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans?
All right. Round of applause for First Amendment shenanigans. Whoa, wrong button, but I'll take it. Let's go. It's Friday at 7 o'clock. It's time for me to go wake up Mini Hez. Oh my goodness gracious me. Mr. Thomas, do you mind filibustering for a minute while I go wake up Mini Hez? Maybe talk to some of the people in the chat. All right.
Sure. So, chat, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? Tell me how's your day going so far? P. Barnes, Tim Hicks, how's your days going on? I mean, this is kind of new for me because I've never been on a live stream right now by myself until Heads come back. So you had a great night, and you have no hangover. So that means you didn't drink much last night, then? Yeah. What did you do, P. Barnes? Difficult being on live stream. Tell us about how you became interested in auditing.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, did I miss anything good?
No, you're good. You're good. No, we're just having just reading some of the comments and asking P. Barnes what did he drink, because he did say he woke up with no hangover.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, if you want to talk about some people that wake up with hangovers, I strongly suggest watch KDZX and KFAR live stream Booze and Body Cams.
Yep.
I just call it getting drunk with KDZ and KFAR.
There you go. Oh no.
I mean, good, that's what I usually do.
Got up being Jewish because his bullying wasn't working. He's pathetic.
And didn't nobody even know that till he mentioned it.
Right? How, like, okay.
I'm like, don't know. I'm like, we really don't care. They asking you to leave.
Well, it's crazy because, and this is one of the things, like, why I say, like, if anyone, like, looks at this and says, oh, well, you're always calling these guys stupid. Why are you calling them stupid? It's like, okay, I'll give you an example of why, okay? There's a reason why the rules and regulations that are in place exist. And these guys are too stupid to understand that. They think the only reason any rules or regulations apply is because they're trying to hide transparency and violate my rights. Bleh. It's like, transparent for what? For you to film the victims and post it on the internet? For you to film the jurors? The lawyers? Everybody, like, especially in a courthouse like that?
Right.
Like, these people don't need their images posted all over the internet. Some of them might be, you know, especially in a courthouse, there might be people that there are criminals that have beef with them. And if they see them on the internet, then they'll know where they are.
And you brought up a good point when it came to jurors, because the jurors is supposed to be, you know, sequestered. Well, sequestered may be another term, but you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're not supposed to know who the jurors is.
Well, that's one of the things
Unless
when you do see court video. I mean, movies and TV is different, right? But real, like when you watch our Nevada Judges or whatever, or even Colin, he's had permission to film in court in certain circumstances. The big thing is, anytime you ever see anyone that actually gets permission to film in court, don't show the jury is rule number one. Just make sure you never point the camera towards the jury and you'll be fine. Put the judge, the witnesses, maybe the lawyers, and that's it, you know?
Right. And that's actually one of the reasons why, you know, the chief judge makes those rulings, make those policies in the court, so you can't record the jury.
Exactly. It's like they'll always say, like, make these excuses like, well, what if I'm filming that and I just accidentally get that on film? Well, then you have it on film. Somebody who's looking for that is going to be paying attention to that. It's like, well, I wasn't intentionally filming that person's private information. Okay, but when you watched the video and you saw that the private information was there, you still posted it. You still didn't blur that stuff out. Ugh.
Right.
Street video reviewer wants to know, do you think they're hiding behind the First Amendment? That's one of the reasons why it's a problem. They use the Constitution as a shield to get away with crap.
They found the loophole in the First Amendment just to harass people. That's what I call it.
And the worst part is, it isn't actually really a loophole. It's legitimately freedom of press. The problem is that they claimed, that's why they always say, I'm a journalist working on a story. They're not a journalist, and they're not working on a story. But by saying that, now that automatically is like the magic words that invokes their First Amendment protections. It's a bunch of crap.
See, but the thing is, when they call themselves the press, I would treat them like the press. I'm like, well, you do know we don't have to talk to the press, right? You just go back and say no comment and keep walking.
Yep.
Treat them like the press, no comment and keep walking. I'm like, when they put the camera in your face and they ask, you know, just say no comment and keep walking. I'm like, did you just call yourself the press?
Yep. Oh, Minnie wants to say something to you guys.
A frauditor doing that is like if I walked up to a cop, pretend that my dad here is a cop.
Hey, how you doing today, sir? May I see your ID?
And I say, you want to see my ID?
Yeah.
Are you an idiot? I have a camera.
Yeah, but so what? I don't care if you have a camera. I want to see your ID.
I'm a journalist. You can't do that to me.
But wait, no, you're not a journalist. You're just an idiot with a camera. What the? You did not just do that. Somebody's getting a beating today.
Wow.
Edmund's wife, what's up? What? Has there been a legal case on auditors yet at state Supreme or U.S. Supreme Court level? Look up U.S.
Washington.
versus Cordova. We were just talking about it. That went all the way to the state Supreme Court, right?
The Washington Supreme Court, already, well, it's in the state of Washington, already say don't consider them fraud, consider them journalists. The state Supreme Court in Washington State.
Yep. So yeah, DMA versus Cordova. DMA, Christopher Cordova lost a federal case, or he appealed as hard as he could go, and he lost all the way down. So now there's case law saying that it's illegal to record in Social Security offices, wasn't it?
Yeah, you even had other frauditors going to the Social Security office and had that case told back to them. And have you ever heard of the case of Cordova versus the United States? I'm like, you literally had somebody, a federal police officer asked the frauditor that, and he said, "No, I have to look it up."
That's right. DMA versus Cordova. No, DMA is Cordova. DMA's real name is Christopher Cordova. So it's the U.S. versus Cordova. Minnie has. Leland Squirrel says, "Ooh, I saw that." And Uncle Artie says he's just doing what Uncle Artie told him to do. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Yeah. I mean, I get the joke. He's supposed to be doing what a frauditor would do, but no. What?
You and Minnie has is just a sitcom waiting to happen.
We could have a lot of fun making videos together. That's true. The U.S. Supreme Court rules that you can't video or audio record in their building. Now you think they do it in a limited public forum? Only an idiot argues against it.
Right.
Yes.
But
it's
crazy,
I
I would love to see any of these fools go up and actually challenge that. If they have a problem with it, take like you say, go into the courthouse, continue recording, and take the arrest, and let's see what happens.
Right. Well, that's it. And it's like the ones, and when they do get arrested for this, it's like, this is the problem. And I was watching a video from some, he's not a fraud. I don't remember his name, whatever. I could go back through my history and I'll find it again. But because I did want to do some stuff on it. But it's this guy he's not a frauditor, but he's like a pro frauditor channel. And he was talking to these guys who he was doing these interviews with people he had up on his show, and he was having them tell their stories. And it was all these stories about all of these victories. And every single one, everyone had nothing to do with the merits of their arguments. All of them were dismissals over some other thing. Because again, big picture, realistically, you got jails full of horrible criminals, and then you got these idiots who are guilty of trespassing, wasting time, resources, and taxpayer dollars to prosecute these cases, and going on and on and on and on and on and on with their arguments and their BS. And okay, all right, case dismissed. Or if the cop doesn't show up to testify because he keeps changing court dates until he finally finds a date where the cop's going to be out on the beat and can't make it to court. Oh, there's no witness to testify against me. You need to dismiss it or whatever. But it's never a victory based on the merits of their argument.
It's always something crazy like a
dismissal. Victory. They celebrate it as a victory.
I'm like, it wasn't. You didn't win anything. The case was dismissed. I'm like,
yeah. Talk about setting the bar low.
Exactly. And the same thing, like you just said, the same thing with solved seats in the Moors. well, I won this case again. No, you did not win. It was dismissed. Because pretty sure you're gonna be back in court anyway for the exact same thing.
That's exactly right. And Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity for $2 says free mini has, half mini has, Zap has. What do you think? You think you could pull that off, little man? Well, he's giving me the eyes.
I mean, he said he want to turn the
Zap me. What?
He said he want to turn the Zapper all the way up to 10.
He wants to turn the Zapper all the way up to 10.
Or better off the chart.
He's got me. He did it, but I don't think the camera picked it up because he did act like he was zapping me. But
Kentucky Fried Kentucky Heads early in the morning.
Kentucky Fried Hezokuai. That's right. Oh my goodness, chicken fried steak or steak fried chicken. What? Oh, I think he just wants some chicken fried steak now too. Ooh, we could have. Oh, well, not for dinner tonight, but maybe. What? Oh, you want Popeyes for dinner tonight? Remember, we're going to that party. I hope it doesn't rain early. Uncle Artie says, don't you beat that kid. He was innocent. He was acting like a frauditor for your show. Taze has.
Well, he kind of got a point there.
Well, no, I know exactly why he did it. I'm not going to, but it was kind of. Maddie says, ooh, that sounds good. It's just, he's a kid. He shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, he was trying to play the part of a frauditor. Stefan says, will you please feed Many Hes once in a while? Well, didn't I give you a hamburger helper yesterday? Cheeseburger macaroni? He's hungry. Yeah, he didn't eat breakfast yet. Well, he gets his school. They give him breakfast at school. I got to go shopping today. But see, this is the thing, because his school is having a thing, an after-school party today. And they're going to have hot dogs. And we're already getting signed up for their hot dogs and chips. So we'll probably do that for dinner. But I don't know.
Well, here's a little advice for Many Heads. When you get your hot dog, make sure you put tons and tons of ketchup on it.
Oh, no. No, Mr. Thomas says make sure that Many Hes puts tons of ketchup on his hot dog. Ew. What? Relish. He likes relish. That's good. Relish is good on a hot dog. Nakoti's here.
Yeah, relish is good on it, but again, ketchup is better.
Yes. Hey, Zerzu says it's never too early to eat healthy. You should have chicken, turkey, and lots of vegetables. Half your plate should be veggies. I agree.
What I say about that is, ew, I'm getting the ice cream instead.
He said, ooh, I'd rather have ice cream. Sue Bear says, when is school over? What do you got, 10 more days? 9 more days of school. All right. Yep, they're going to be out soon.
What if you include today?
If you include today, yes. And you never gave me your final answer. Your final choir concert of the year. You're not going to be at it? Because I got an email today. They were asking me, like, are you going or not? Because then if you're going, I have to buy you a costume for it. Because they said that you have to dress a certain way. No? All right. But we did take him to sign up for band. And he's going to get on percussion. He's going to play the drums in the school band.
Since you mentioned that, he signed up for band. I was in the band because Many Heads could come back home and start telling those stories. Like, remember that time at band camp?
No. Oh my goodness. His baby Hunter is already 3 feet tall. His doctor says he'll be over 6 feet when he's grown. That's awesome. They grow fast. What? Well, you're not. You're more than 3 feet. Come here. Let me see. You're about. This would be like 3 feet. Would be like here. So you're like. You're probably a good 5 feet, 4.5, 5 feet tall. Because when I stand up, you're still about a foot shorter than me.
Hey, before you go, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
You know, I know you mentioned it before, but you know, do your neighbors do your neighbors ever knock on your door and ask what's with all the screaming?
I've thought about that. I've never heard anything yet. But I did have a friend of mine spent the night here once. And my show was on in the morning. He's like, "Man, I'm glad I'm not your neighbor." But it doesn't matter because it's time for the cake happy dance. Let's go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Yes. Oh, my. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. As always, round of applause. Oh, he still responds to hearing Voodoo's voice.
Oh, good. I'm glad I could help. Yeah, tell him I said he's too tall, Jones, and he's got a lot of bones, and there's no bones in ice cream. Right? Ow.
All right. Thank you again, Mr. Thomas. Thank all you guys. Any last words?
Well, it's Friday. Well, it's Friday. If you're around Hez's neighborhood, make sure you record them.
What? That's right. I need to be frauded once and for all. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You're the best fans in the world. And like I always say at the end of the day, yeah.
You're all shaking up.
Yeah.